Welcome back to
this whole episode's gonna be in Simlish.
Welcome to my podcast. You can treat friendship like a giver, and better and give it.
A baka no do bak.
Welcome to the Garlic Boys. Welcome to the Garlic Boys podcast, where we treat friendship like a good recipe treats garlic. You can never have too much of it. We're your hosts. I'm Connor O'Connor.
And I'm George W. Bush, 43rd President of the United States. And I only got one question for you, if you would indulge me in that.
Okay, what's your question, Mr. President?
Who's your daddy?
Honestly, I've been told I have one, but I'm not sure who he is. I've only met him a few times. And also it's kind of disrespectful you're bringing that up, sir.
Well, I don't know your daddy, but
I don't know him either.
I'm your daddy.
You're telling me you're my father?
I'm your daddy.
When did you meet my mom?
Look, this is what you're doing. This is what I want you to do. Got any questions?
Did he just tell me to shut up?
Does a bear poop in the woods?
Why are your arms so hairy?
I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. Listen, I only had like a small snippet planned, so I don't know if I could. See you, Mr. President. Sorry, he's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really cool to have the president on the podcast, even for a couple, couple liners, couple one-liners.
I do have a question for you though.
Oh yeah.
Just for it's fully unrelated to that. As cool as it was, like seeing the president, like he was a former president. Come on.
Yeah, but
he only had like one cool thing that he did during his presidency.
It's still cool to have a president, though, former president or not, on the podcast.
Right.
You know what? We should get George Washington. I think that would be the coolest.
The thing about George Washington, though, is that all he's going to talk about is cherry trees.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be boring. It's cherry trees and how he won the war.
Cherry tree this, cherry tree that. But you had a question for me. What was that question?
Yeah. Have you watched Master of Disguise recently?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell. Master of Disguise?
Yeah, the Master of Disguise.
Is it Master of Disguise, like Zeus? Like, is this a movie?
Like disguising.
Disguise. No, I think it's pronounced disguise.
Okay. I don't know. Well,
I am really in the mood for pistachios, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm really in the mood for pistachios. I know you can't have any pistachios, but I'm in the mood for them.
Those sound good. Maybe some big meatballs.
Some big meatballs, little wiener, and some tiny nuts,
tiny butts.
Maybe
you've got a little wiener and some tiny nuts. Full circle wrap around here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what day the scene with the turtle costume was filmed on?
I don't in fact know that day.
It's a day that this country will never forget.
Okay.
As the towers were falling,
no,
Dana Carvey was dressed as a turtle. On the other side of the country.
Not.
I promise you.
Oh,
the day they filmed that scene was September 11th.
And then they put George W. Bush in the movie.
Yeah. They had to have filmed the George W. Bush stuff beforehand, right?
Or they filmed it afterward to be like to make fun of the president, because a lot of people didn't have a good view of George W. Bush after the attack. Like they didn't like how he handled it, I guess. I don't
know. I never really thought about him handling it poorly, but I
I
guess.
I think I remember a lot of people saying that he handled it poorly.
I
I
mean,
don't know.
he was reading to children while it happened.
Right. Right. I mean, at least he wasn't with like his mistress or something when it happened. That would have been really awkward.
No, that was the president before him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah, okay.
Um, but yeah, how was your week?
My week was, well, I mean, we recorded like what, 3 days ago, 4 days ago.
Let's keep the
Uh,
mystique alive. It's been a week since they've heard from us.
yeah. My week was good-ish. I worked this whole weekend, which sucked. But I hope my boss ain't listening. I got to play some Skyrim. That was fun. Restarted for the probably 45th time, I
Well,
think.
yeah. After a
So
little
yeah.
while, there's not really much else to do with Skyrim than just start again.
Well, yeah, that's true. But like, what happens is I play it solidly for like a couple weeks, couple months, something like that, and then I just like find a new game to play, or my interests go elsewhere, and then I come back and I'm like, what was I doing? Like I can look at the quests and stuff and maybe pick up, but like I don't know what build I was running with. I don't know what I was doing. Like this time I went full barbarian and I've never done that before. So like I still have bows and arrows in my inventory, even though I hardly ever use them because I
Right.
just go full, full barbarian on them. So we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where like you get to try different things. So if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, or you just got to find the way
Yeah.
to make it work.
I played an orc lady this time, a female orc barbarian, and it was actually it's been a lot of fun.
I've never played Skyrim.
It's fun. You should play it.
Yeah, maybe.
I would actually wait. What you should do is wait until the next Elder Scrolls game comes out, which, maybe in 30 years, but when it comes out, you should play that one because that one I think is going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to probably stop, like maybe only play Skyrim on the days I have work, on the weekends that I work because I can't play during the week. But
Your
nothing
boss is
happens.
there.
Yeah. And I mean, like, we're busy constantly during the
Right.
week, but during the weekend, we literally sit there for 12 hours, maybe get up and do a few things, but that's really it. So,
See, I think you're saying that you're going to play Skyrim for a little bit, but then I think at the same time you're forgetting that Tears of the Kingdom comes out soon.
Tears of the Kingdom comes out, Jedi Survivor comes out. Shoot, there's another game that comes out pretty dang soon. I just don't remember what it is. There's 3 on my list right now that I'm like so pumped for.
I cannot wait for Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, is it like all 3 of those?
No, I think it's Legend of Zelda, Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah.
But it's the sequel to Breath of the Wild.
Actually, I'm not sure yet if it's going to be a sequel or a prequel. Like it's coming out after, but like it kind of seems like the events that were like described in the tapestry, or it's like happening again or something. Time travel, man.
Which wouldn't be the first time we've dealt with time travel with Legend of Zelda.
Yep.
I thought it was a sequel because they show like the fish dude, and he has the crown now, and he was the prince, not the king, in the last game.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think
it is
still
a sequel.
Could be.
It could be like his dad or something.
Well, they were trapped inside the machines long ago.
I'm not sure I understand.
Yeah.
No one was talking to you.
Smartwatches, am I right?
This watch just keeps deciding when it wants to be helpful, quote unquote.
Right. No, like every phone, every watch, everything does this. Like you're like, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, and there's like not responding, and then you say nothing even remotely close to hey Siri, and it's like, I'm sorry, I couldn't find that for you today. Can I interest you in this? It's like, no. No, maybe if you worked when I asked.
I just waved my arm the wrong way. Literally, I'll wave my arm the wrong way, and it starts listening. Then I'm having a conversation, and then it goes, did you say this? I was like, no. That is first of all, that's not what I said.
Not even at
Second of
all.
all, I don't want you right now.
Yeah, smart technology has long way to go. I think we've rushed it a little bit.
I don't think we rushed it. I just don't think like it's as smart as everyone thinks it is. Because
Right.
like Siri is helpful. It's just also annoying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure. I hardly ever use Siri or, well, I guess Google. Yeah, didn't work. Hey, Google,
I think you
would
have
you
to
look
say
at that?
hey. Yeah. Yeah, you have to say hey. It's like,
Hey,
hey
Google.
Siri. Yeah, now it works. Never mind.
It works when you're trying to demonstrate that it doesn't work. I think
Go away.
oh no, my old phone used to have, if you press the sides, then it would like bring up Google. It was pretty cool, but hardly ever worked. I never used it. It was more inconvenient, like when I'm like doing something and I press it, accidentally squeeze my phone a little too tight.
Well, they just want to keep making the phones more intuitive and like help
Yeah.
them be like smarter, better, more clever, and it's just not working.
I was wondering when you're gonna throw it in
Throw what in?
the towel, because
Yeah.
you're gonna give me a freebie quiz this week.
Oh, you want to do the Clever Boy quiz this week? Okay, we can go into the quiz. We were talking about cell phones, but Matt wants
Yeah.
to do the quiz, everybody.
Uh-huh.
That means it's everybody's favorite segment of the show, the Clever Boy quiz.
Yeah.
Woo. We have a huge studio audience with us here today.
Yeah, they're still clapping. The lawyers are here. The president, actually, he didn't leave. Hi,
The
Mr.
president,
President.
the
He
president
just
didn't leave.
The president didn't leave. He's actually standing right here listening to the whole show.
You want to watch the Clever Boy quiz, Mr. President? It's your favorite segment too. George George W. Bush loves the Clever Boy quiz.
You're an hour away.
We are your favorite podcast.
We're your favorite podcast ever. I watched the Ghostbusters. Sorry, real quick before the quiz. I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife for the first time, and it was so good. I loved every second of it. And the one of the guys. Oh no! Oh, it's I have the names. I know all of the names. It's the one guy that I totally can't remember his name. It's not that guy. It's not Bill Murray. What's the other guy's name?
Dan Aykroyd?
Dan Aykroyd. Thank you. Goodness. I just watched the Blues Brothers too. Dan Aykroyd. He goes up to the kid, the podcast kid, and he's like the one listener that the kid's got. And I was like, what are the odds? Mr. President is listening to our podcast right now.
That would be like if that one person in Belgium that listens to us, shout out to that person. We recognize you and we're so thrilled that we listened. That's like if we actually ever met them in real life.
Oh my gosh, please. Person in Belgium, comment or email us
let
or
us
something.
know who you are.
We'll get you on the show.
We're so enthralled that you're listening weekly. Like we check and like we're so thrilled when the number keeps going up from you.
Yeah. I love it so much, and I appreciate you. I appreciate all our listeners equally. However, this person, whoever they may be, they're getting an extra thumbs up for sticking with it.
We should start the Clever Boy quiz.
Probably. We're running out.
We're so far into that space. This week's quiz is called
This
Quiz quiz meant to be. This week's quiz is called Credits Where Credits Are Due.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a list of actors from movies, the ones that are credited during the starring section of the Wikipedia page for the movie.
Okay.
going to give you from the bottom of that list to the top of that list.
Okay.
Now, each movie is going to have a different number of points based on how many actors are available.
Oh my gosh. Oh, how many actors are available, not how many actors it takes me to guess it?
Technically, yes.
Oh my gosh.
So you have to guess the movie based on the actors.
I'm not. Okay. Okay.
So I'm going to start at the bottom of the list, and however far in is how many points you get. So for this first one, I'm going to tell you that there were 13 cast members for this movie.
Okay.
And so if you guess it on the first one, you get 13, then 12, then 11 until you get to the last person.
Do I have then unlimited guesses?
Because
like if you said Bill Murray, he's been in so many movies, and I said Ghostbusters because that's just what is on my mind right now. And that's incorrect. Would you then go to the next actor and then I have a chance to guess again?
Yes. But after I say the last actor, that's your last shot to earn points for that question.
Okay. And second question before we get into this. Am I allowed to look up just the actor's name, or maybe you can show me a picture so that I'm not cheating? Just the actor's name so that I can see what they look like, just because I told you last week or 2 weeks ago I'm better with names than I am with or faces than I am with names.
I'm gonna think on that one.
I could share my screen.
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
We'll see. All right.
I'm gonna let you know there are 69 possible points.
Holy moly!
For this quiz. You just need to earn yourself 35.
Okay. All right. Maybe I can do this.
Are you ready?
Okay. Are they're not obscure movies, right? Like
I picked movies that you would get.
Okay. All right. I think I'm ready.
At least the ones I believe you should get. Like these,
keep in mind, I've never seen Dumb and Dumber until yesterday.
I know. I still picked movies that I was like, he should watch this.
All right, we'll see. And if I haven't watched them, I will put them on my list. A very long list.
Movie number 1. This is the lowest billed actor for this movie.
Okay.
Robert Downey Jr.
Ooh, that could be a lot of movies. The ones I've seen him in, obviously, are any of the Marvel movies. Not any of them. Lots of the Marvel movies. And Tropic Thunder.
When it comes time for each one for you to guess, say for the points and then your guess.
Okay. I will do my best to remember that. Okay. He's also been in that one movie with Marissa Tomei that I can't remember the name of right now. Okay. I'm just gonna go. It's Robert Downey Jr. He's a low build cast member. Ooh. I'm just gonna say, just a blanket guess for the points. Avengers Endgame. He would have been a top build actor. I don't know why I'm saying Endgame, but Endgame.
That is wrong. Your next for one less point. Marissa Tomei.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, but okay, Spider-Man. Because he wasn't in it very much at all, but I feel like he got paid a lot, and she should have got. Okay, I digress. I'm gonna say Spider-Man Homecoming. For the point, sorry. For the point, Spider-Man Homecoming.
Matt, that is 12 points.
Hey! All right. I could, if I'm being honest, if you had said the other movie that I mentioned with him and Marissa Tomei in it, I would have not gotten it because I cannot for the life of me remember the name of it.
So I did a lot of research on Robert Downey Jr. a few months ago because I was going to do a video on him, and I just kind of lost the gas behind it. But I know which movie you're talking about, and I cannot remember the name of it. But one thing I want to clarify for you, it's not that these are like they got paid less than everyone else, because Robert Downey Jr. probably got paid more than everyone else for being in this movie.
Right.
But it's the starring section of the Wikipedia page.
Right.
So for that movie, Tom Holland was first on that list.
And then
Michael Keaton, Jon Favreau, Gwyneth Paltrow, Zendaya,
Damn.
Donald
All
Glover,
right.
Jacob Bartolin, Laura Harrier, Tony Ravioli, Bokeem Woodbine, Tin Diley, Marissa Tomei, and then Robert Downey Jr.
Dang, he is down there. Okay. All right.
But that is 12 points for you for question number 1. Question number 2, your first actor for 5 points.
Okay.
Rick Moranis.
Oh, okay. All right. First guess. I have a couple, but I haven't seen him in. I've seen him in maybe like 4 movies. 3 movies. First guess. Spaceballs. For the points. Sorry.
Your next actor for 4 points is Harold Ramis.
Harold who?
Harold Ramis.
This might need to be one I need to look up. Am I allowed to look up anything?
For this one, I'm going to say no.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is. Okay, I've seen him in 3 movies, so let's just go down the list. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Your next actress for 3 points, Sigourney Weaver.
Rick Moranis and Sigourney Weaver in the same movie. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Sigourney Weaver was in Alien, right? For the points, Alien.
For 2 points, your actor is Dan Aykroyd.
Oh my goodness. No. I'm so confused right now. Is it? It's not. Because was Rick Moranis? I don't remember Rick Moranis in this, but because Sigourney Weaver and Dan Aykroyd are in it, it's Ghostbusters. Harold is the Ghostbuster, the one that just passed away. It's Ghostbusters 1 for the points. It's one of them. 1 or 2.
That is correct. That is 2 points.
I would have recognized Harold, which is why you said no.
Harold Ramis played Egon Spangler.
Yep.
He also, I think, wrote that movie with Dan Aykroyd. And so I knew if you looked him up, Ghostbusters would be very prominent on the page. And so it felt like too much of a gimme for you. You still got the points for that one, though. The next actor would have been Bill Murray.
Rick Moranis was in it?
He played the accountant Lewis.
Goodness, I might need to rewatch the first one. I haven't watched it since college.
He was one of the guys. Sigourney Weaver and him both got possessed by the dogs.
Gotcha.
I believe he was the keymaster, and she was the gatekeeper.
That makes sense. Kinda. Sure.
Yep. All right. This is movie number 3. This one is only for 4 points.
Oh my! How many movies? Do you have 10 movies?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That makes me feel a little better because the first one was like a lot of points, and then this one's like 4.
Right, but
okay,
you should get this one.
Hopefully.
For 4 points, John Lithgow.
Recognize the name. I recognize the name. John.
If you'd like to look him up for this one, you can, but just look up his picture.
Do you want me to screen share?
Screen share, yeah.
All right. Present now a tab.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to do the Uncle Vernon memes because that's the one I'm on. Okay. So that's the only one I have. John Lithgow. Now I'm in images. Oh, okay. Shoot. What movie was John Lithgow? I've seen him in a lot of movies. Let's see. Oh gosh. I'm gonna stop sharing because If I have to share again, I will. Daddy's Home 2. That's for the points. Daddy's Home 2.
For 3 points.
Okay.
Cameron Diaz.
Cameron Diaz. Okay. I just watched a movie with her in it, but John Lithgow was not in it, unfortunately. And I don't remember. Oh, I kind of remember the name. Okay. Doesn't matter. John Lithgow's not in it. Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow. Cameron Diaz, John Lithgow. Cameron Diaz. John Lithgow?
Cameron Diaz and John Lithgow.
Yeah. Okay. I don't remember them being in a movie together, at least one that I've seen. What about? Oh, I know there's one with Cameron Diaz in it, I think, but I don't know if John Lithgow's in it. I'm gonna say it's like The Other Woman or something like that.
So think about it with context clues. Think about movies where John Lithgow's a main character, but maybe like the fourth main character.
I cannot tell you, except for Daddy's Home 2, what movie John Lithgow's in. I have not seen a movie with John Lithgow in a long time.
Do you want to make your second guess for this one then?
Yeah, I think it's like The Other Woman.
Okay.
The movie with Cameron Diaz. I know that.
For 2 points.
Maybe. Okay.
Your next actor is Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. John Lithgow. Cameron Diaz. Eddie Murphy. I have not seen this movie. I don't think.
I promise you have seen this movie.
Are you sure with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
I've seen that. Oh my gosh. It's Shrek. It's Shrek. Is it the first Shrek for the points?
That is correct.
Oh my gosh. I forgot John Lithgow voiced the short guy.
Lord Farquaad.
I keep forgetting that. Dang it.
Mike Myers played Shrek. Eddie Murphy played Donkey. Cameron Diaz was Fiona.
Yep.
And Lord Farquaad was John Lithgow.
I actually forgot Cameron Diaz voiced Fiona. But more you know.
The reason I was so like, okay, yeah, go look him up because it was
because it's a cartoon.
Movie.
Yeah. I feel like sometimes like there are listeners who listen to this that I'm sure probably got it at John Lithgow. Or like at John Lithgow, Cameron Diaz. I feel like sometimes when I do these quizzes, I'm like those ads that like they're sitting there pressing the wrong button and they're just keep hammering the wrong button. And you're like, just press the other button. Like it is not hard. Just switch lanes. I don't care what you do. Just do it like any sane human being and not a 2-year-old freaking child would do it. I feel like that's how people listen to these quizzes. And they're like, Matt, come on. You're an idiot. Come on.
That's how it feels giving you the quiz, if that makes you feel better.
Okay, well, you know all the answers, so that's not very fair.
Yeah, it's a fun mentality of I know how to do this, and I feel like you're an idiot right now. I think that also stems from the escape room of like, guys, it's not that hard. Just use your head.
You literally just have to look at this chair. Like, that's it.
All right, movie number 4.
Mm-hmm.
You have 9 points for grabs on this one.
Lots of points. Possibility.
Okay. Eric Von Detten.
All right. Eric Von Dutton or Detten?
Detten. If you'd like to look them up, you're more than welcome to.
I'm definitely going to. John Lithgow, share. All right. I might just keep my screen shared. Eric Von Detten. I spelled it wrong. Oh my gosh. No, I know this guy. Okay. All right. I know this guy. All right. First guess for the points. White chicks.
Your next actor is
okay.
For 8 points, John Morris.
Can I look this one up? Who?
Yeah,
are these people that I would know at all? John Morris. Who the heck is that? I don't know who that is at all. But there are some pictures which may be to your detriment if it's correct.
Go on.
Well, I see 4, so Toy Story 4. Is that correct?
Do you want to say the thing?
For the points, Toy Story 4.
So, for 7 points.
Dang it! Okay.
Annie Potts.
Who are these people? I've never heard of any of these people. The first guy I recognize. Yeah, but if I look it up and stuff like this is there, then and it's giving it away.
Clearly didn't help you, Matt.
Not this time.
She look familiar to you now?
She does. However,
bottom row, 7th picture in.
I can't count that fast. This one? Or this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one.
Yes.
Well, I knew she was in Ghostbusters, but I don't remember either of those other 2 people being in Ghostbusters. You also said I also already did Ghostbusters 1, unless it's Ghostbusters 2, or possible it's Ghostbusters with the female cast.
True.
Okay, Ghostbusters 2.
Your next actor is for 6 points.
Fudge.
John Ratzenberger.
I swear these people don't exist. I don't recognize any of these. John Ratzenberger. Oh, I know him. But I don't know what movie all these people were in. Because he voiced Ham, Annie Potts, the other guys that I don't recognize. Okay, let's do. If it wasn't Toy Story 4, let's try Toy Story 3. Can I do Toy Story 3? Sure, for the points, Toy Story 3. I don't know.
Your next actor is for 5 points. Wallace Shawn.
There were so many points available. Who is Wallace Shawn? These people shouldn't exist. Oh, I know him.
Oh, you don't want him to exist?
I do want him to exist. I just don't. You're killing me. Okay. My next guess, because I know he.
This is a fun one for me.
There have been some clues. There have been some clues to it possibly being The Incredibles. So let's go The Incredibles for the points.
Your next actor for 4 points is Jim Varney.
Jim like with a B.
Bar with a V.
Varney. Jim Varney. I don't recognize any of these people. They don't exist. Oh, it's Ernest. Okay. The problem is I don't. Okay. This is not cool. How? I've guessed so
you're
many.
remembering these people. You're getting some context clues. You're remembering what they look like, what they sound like,
I don't know exactly what he sounds like, if I'm being 100% honest, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Let's go Toy Story 1. I'm just guessing all the Toy Stories. For the points.
Matt, that is correct for
Oh.
4 points. So you might have been correct when you guessed Toy Story 4, but unfortunately, I specifically took this cast lineup from Toy Story 1.
Oh, fine. Couldn't have said like Tom Hanks or something. Was he next?
No, next was Don Rickles for 3 points, Tim Allen for 2 points, and Tom Hanks for 1 point.
Okay, well, I'll take the 4 points.
Alrighty.
Good Lord. Okay.
Number 5. You have 5 points up for grabs here.
Okay.
Your first actor is Michael Clark Duncan.
Okay. Definitely recognize the name. May I request looking this one up?
You may.
Okay. Michael Clark Duncan. All right. I know. Oh, yeah. I know him. I just didn't know his name.
Mm-hmm.
All right. One of my favorite movies. Oh no, you probably don't know that one exists. So not that one. Oh, but that's a good movie too. But I don't think you would even know it exists.
Well, try me.
Okay. This is a really big one in my family, and I'm not gonna guess the movie. So I am guessing this movie, but I'm not gonna get it from just him. He's been in a lot. I'm gonna go with one of our favorite movies as kids. My sister's favorite movie, See Spot Run. For the points.
Your next actor is Gary Cool.
Gary Cool? Oh my gosh. Cole. Connor, you need to tell me some movies they've been in. That's what you should do. Okay, I recognize him, but what he's been in is a mystery to me. I know he's been in a lot.
Uh-huh.
Connor, killing me.
I'll tell you what, he is currently an agent on NCIS. He took over for Mark Harmon as like the head of the
did he
group.
Really? Nice.
And I can only see him as this character from this movie that I'm asking you about.
Oh, Lord.
I know he's been in so many other things, and like I recognize him in those roles in those movies. But this is like the most recognizable role for me.
Problem is, the other movie I'm thinking of, I can't remember the name of.
It's gonna be rough for you then when this game is you guessing movie titles.
I know. Tell me about it. What's that? Can I give you a vague answer and you can tell me if I'm right or not? That one movie with Tom Hanks is also in it, and the guy, he has a mouse, and that guy's in it. Not that guy. The you know what I'm talking about?
The Green Mile.
Is it the Green? Sure. That's my next guess. For the points, Green Mile.
Your next actor is
it's fine.
Sacha Baron Cohen.
I recognize every one of these names, but I cannot tell you what they look like.
While you're pondering on who Sacha Baron Cohen is, I will let you know that you were correct about Michael Clark Duncan being in The Green Mile.
Yes. Yeah, I do know that. I just didn't know if
and Tom Hanks is also in it. Right, Gary Cole, I'm not sure if was in it.
I don't think he was, if I'm being honest. Sacha Baron Cohen. All right. I recognize him. He's the one guy.
Also, just for the fun for you to know, I never said you couldn't scroll further than the first few sets of photos.
Right. I was really only using it to look at like what they looked like.
I just wanted to present you the opportunity that you could look further if you wanted to.
Right. But
is his picture jogging anything for you?
Not as far as the movie that all three of these people are in, but I do recognize him playing that guy.
Do you remember his name?
I actually don't, if I'm being 100% honest.
So that's Borat that you told me
Borat.
to. Yeah.
Yes, I haven't seen any of those as of yet, so guessing this is going to be very difficult. And I just saw him in something recently, but I think it was a more recent movie, so I don't think that.
Was it a more recent movie, or did you recently watch an older movie that you told me about?
Did I tell you about a movie
Yeah,
that I watched?
that's why I specifically picked this movie.
Oh my gosh. You know I'm not going to remember this at all. Oh, you're evil. Okay, a movie I recently watched that's a bit older that Sacha Baron Cohen was in. Baron Cohen. Thank you.
That also had Gary Cole and Michael Clark Duncan.
Right. I don't remember Michael Clark Duncan being in anything recently, or do I? Oh, I hate you. There it is. There it is. I held
We haven't
out
gotten
as
that
long
in a
as I could.
few episodes. That was nice.
I've been good. I've been good. Good freaking heaven! It's a movie I've watched once, right? Like I literally watched it for the first time.
I think that was your first time watching it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you take a guess so we can kind of?
I wish I could, dude. I wish I could. Okay. Talladega Nights. For the points. Talladega Nights.
Matt, that is correct.
Yes!
For 3 points.
Oh man, yeah, that took a minute, but I got it. I don't know how I got. Oh, this picture right here. That's how I got it. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's from the movie, but it did just make me think of it.
From what I can tell, it's not. But he played the French race car driver.
Yes. Yep. Yep. And the first guy was
the pit crew chief.
Yep.
Gary Cole played Ricky Bobby's dad. Your next actor for 2 points would have been John C. Reilly.
Yeah, I would have got it.
Your top actor for 1 point would have been Will Ferrell.
Gotcha. All right.
Alrighty. How you feel? We're halfway through. How you feeling?
I think the first one helped a lot because I got a solid amount of points for the first one, but I have no idea how many points. I haven't been keeping track of how many points I have, and I need 35, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So like the first question was not half, but it was almost half of those points.
Yeah, I think you're in a good spot. I think so
too. We might have to forgo our topics for this week and just figure out what number 9 is. Who knows? I don't.
Let's see what happens.
We'll see.
Movie number 6 for 5 points. Your first actor is Michael Caine.
Michael Caine. Okay. All right. I know Michael Caine. But which movie? That okay. First one that comes to mind is, for the points, Batman The Dark Knight.
Your next actor for 4 points is Taron Egerton.
Was Michael Caine in? He might have been. No, but Taron Egerton would have been like number 1 on this list. Shooter Rooney. Oh my gosh. Taron Egerton.
Yeah. What do you got?
All right, I'm gonna guess it. I think it's wrong because Taron Egerton would be like number 1. But I'm gonna go with the Kingsman movie.
Which one?
Lord, the first one, because it would kind of make sense for Taron Egerton to be kind of lower on the list with Colin Firth being his mentor. Maybe, I don't know. That is my best guess.
Okay.
Is that the first one?
You want to lock that in?
For the points, Kingsman, the first one.
That is correct, Matt.
Wait, really? Why is Taron Egerton so low?
Because it was one of his first movies, from what I remember.
Oh.
So, Taron Egerton got you 4 points. The next highest for 3 points was Mark Strong. For 2 points was Samuel L. Jackson, and 1 point was Colin Firth.
Okay. If I didn't get it now, I would have gotten it at least at Colin Firth.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where like the more experienced actor was higher billed, even though they weren't the main character.
Right.
But Colin Firth, I guess, was kind of the main character-ish.
Yeah, he was like the mentor kind of handing it off.
Yeah.
From what I remember. Okay, yeah, I got you.
One way you could have also deferred between the first and second one is Pedro Pascal probably would have been on this list if it was the second one.
Pedro Pascal's. I haven't seen the second one. Then you know what?
Yeah, I thought we watched it together because I got it from Walmart senior year.
Who did Pedro Pascal play?
Whiskey. He was the one with the whip.
Oh, you know what? I remember that. I do remember that. I love Pedro Pascal so much. I think it was before I knew really who Pedro Pascal was. So I think
it was pre-Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I think this was still when he was like known for Narcos.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But yeah, that was Kingsman. You got 4 points for that one.
All right.
Alrighty, number 7. This one is 9 points.
9 points. 9 points. 9 points.
Your first actor, Frank Oz.
Frank Oz. Okay. I know. Ooh. Oh, but there's so many of them. I'm going to go with the one that we know, the one that we sing together. I'm going to go with the Muppet movie, specifically the one with Jason Segel and why am I blanking on her name? Amy Adams. Thank you. I had Amy, but I couldn't remember the last name. That one. So for the points, Muppet movie with them in it.
Your next actor is...
You're so mean. That's fine.
Your next actor is Kenny Baker.
Kenny Baker.
You are welcome to look this one up.
Thank goodness. Because I was going to ask anyway. Kenny Baker. Oh, okay. All right. But there's a lot of those too. Okay. Let's go. Star Wars episode. I'm talking episode. It was episode 6. Episode 6. And that name is eluding me currently, but episode 6.
I will accept episode 6.
Okay, that's the one. For the points. Sorry. I told you I'm not going to remember that at all.
Your next actor is Anthony Daniels.
Requesting permission, please.
Go for it.
Okay. Anthony Daniels. I know Frank Oz. Yeah, no. Okay, so it's one of them. Frank Oz. Who did he voice? If it wasn't them.
Yeah.
Shoot. Connor? I know. At this point, I know it's Star Wars, but which one?
That's what you got to ask yourself, and you have to ask yourself, do you have enough points to just guess Star Wars?
Star Wars episode... it would be 5. Episode 5. That's my guess. For the points. Sorry.
Your next actor is Christopher Lee.
Okay. Oh, so I'm in the wrong. I should be in the prequels. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Shake it off, Matt. Shake it off. Star Wars episode 3. No. 2. No. Star Wars episode 2. Episode 2. For the points.
Matt, that is correct.
Yes. Okay, all right.
That was for 6 points. 5 points would have gotten you Samuel L. Jackson. 4 points for Ian McDermott. 3 points for Hayden Christensen. 2 points for Natalie Portman. And 1 point for Obi-Wan himself, Ewan McGregor.
Wow. They're in 3 different movies, so it's a crapshoot. But is Dooku in the first one?
Dooku is not in Phantom Menace, but he is in episode 2 and episode 3.
Yeah.
Frank Oz voices Yoda.
Oh, thank you.
He is in 7 of the 9 movies.
I knew that. Okay, thank you. All right. We got it. We got this.
That's why Yoda and Miss Piggy sound very similar.
Very similar. Insanely similar.
I think it's just an octave change.
Basically. And some, obviously, grammar fixing.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Number 8. I almost just said the movie.
Nice.
Classic Connor mistake. Number 8 for 8 points. Robin Wright.
Robin Wright? Permission to look this one up. Am I allowed?
I'm going to say no for right now.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Robin Wright. Can you tell me anything else that Robin Wright has been in?
Yes.
Will you tell me anything else?
Oh, see, that's a completely different question.
Get a picture of their face.
They were in Wonder Woman.
You're in Wonder Woman. Robin Wright in Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman 1984 or Wonder Woman 1?
What did I say?
You said Wonder Woman, so Wonder Woman 1. But that still doesn't help because there are so many women in that movie.
Aww.
Okay. All right. Since I don't know if they were in Wonder Woman 1, there is a chance that they were in Wonder Woman 1984. So I'm going to guess Wonder Woman 1984. For the points.
Your next actor is...
Need more info.
For 7 points, Fred Savage.
Fred Savage. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I got it. For the points, The Princess Bride.
That is correct, Matt.
Yes. All right.
Just to prove that I wasn't wrong for not allowing you to look her up. Can you look up Robin Wright?
Because she would probably come up as Princess Buttercup. Yeah, Robin Wright. Look at that, Princess Buttercup. Look at that.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, it's gonna be like that. That's what it's like her most famous role, basically. Like, there's no way that doesn't come up when you look for her.
No, yeah, I hear that. That's fair. All right,
but there you go. You got 7 points on that one.
All right, I think I'm sitting pretty. I do.
We'll see. We got 2 more to go.
All right.
Number 9 for 6 points.
Mm-hmm.
James Caan.
James Caan. I recognize the name. Kinda, maybe. Request permission.
Permission granted.
Oh, good. I would have sat here for James. Is it CONN or CO?
CAAN.
Okay. James Caan. Okay. The only thing I know he's in, and so if this is not right, I'm going to fail this. The only thing I know he's in is Elf. So for the points, Elf.
Your next actor is Terrence Stamp.
Terrence Stamp.
Go for it.
Why can't I remember name? Why aren't you typing?
Oh, Matt broke his computer.
That would stink. Okay, Terrence Stamp.
Oh, I know him.
Yeah, no, really? You know him?
You don't recognize him?
I do. But those two together?
If you
I
look
honestly,
second row there, third one in, that's from when he played General Zod in Superman 2.
yeah, like a decade and 3 years ago. It was a lot more than that. I'm
It was
just
way more than that.
way more. I know. Okay, so I recognize him, but I do not know a single movie he's in. What are you in? I've seen you in plenty of movies, at least a couple.
He was also in an episode of Psych.
Was he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? I do. Yep. Oh, Lord. I'm not gonna get this at all.
Would you
Who was
like
the
to
first
pass?
actor again?
James
Who's
Caan.
James Scott? Okay.
Would you like to pass?
Am I able to? I didn't. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
we can pass.
Sure. Let's pass.
All right. For 5 points.
Oh my gosh.
Alan Arkin.
Alan. Who? Alan. Okay. My guy. You're killing me. The problem is I recognize these people. The problem is that the big problem is I don't
You don't
recognize
recognize them in anything together.
in what they are from,
You know,
especially together.
this one was one that I knew had a wide range of cast members, and I didn't know if you'd remember or even have seen this movie.
It's very possible I didn't. I might have to pass again.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
All right. Your next actor for 3 points
Okay.
is Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson? What are they? Okay. Is this an animated movie?
Do you want to look him up, see if you know who he is?
I know who Dwayne Johnson is. You know what? Okay, hold on.
Mm-hmm.
This is a possibility,
Okay.
but can I remember the name of the movie? I don't know if I'm going to be able to remember the name.
That's the game, buddy.
I know. Okay. I'm going to go with... Crap, I know the name. It's like a play on a common phrase, Matt. Okay. You can tell me if I'm wrong. And okay, that movie with Steve Carell and Anne Hathaway and Dwayne Johnson's also in it. It's a spy movie that I can't remember the name of. Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the name? Is it that one? Because I don't know it. For the points, that movie. I don't know it. I don't know the name. I could sit here all night and never remember it, and in a week I'll remember it.
That movie is called Get Smart, and you are correct.
Am I really?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Get Smart.
You explained enough of what the vibe of the movie was. You also gave me the next 2 actors on the list.
Okay.
Of Anne Hathaway and Steve Carell.
All right, I'll take it.
Have you ever watched Get Smart?
Yes, I love Get Smart. I think it's hilarious. I just could not remember for the life of me the name of it.
Do you see why I picked that one though? Like it's such a wide range of
actors. It is. Oh yeah, I actually forgot Dwayne Johnson was in it. Until I watched it for the second time. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Dwayne Johnson. Like, I was so surprised.
I remember watching it as a kid, and like at that point, like I didn't really know who any of them were. So when I rewatched it and I saw it was Anne Hathaway, I was like,
"That's Anne Hathaway."
When did Anne Hathaway star in this movie? Like
the Princess Diaries lady? What?
Is that the Les Miserables?
The Les Miserables.
All right, number 10, Matt.
The last one, finally.
This is the last one for 5 points.
Okay.
Your first actress is Monica Bellucci.
Monica Bellucci? Bellucci? How do you... Can you say that again?
Monica Bellucci.
With a B.
Yes.
Am I able to look this one up?
Go for it.
Okay. Monica Bellucci. I don't... No. Just give me... Okay, I'll just keep spelling it then. Oh, that's not it. Monica... Oh, you jerk. If this is what I think it is, and you're just doing it to tick me off, okay.
Come on, Matt. What movie is this?
The Sorcerer's Apprentice? Maybe? For the points? Sorcerer's Apprentice?
Matt, that is correct.
Yeah! I knew I would. You were probably hoping I'd get to like the last person you beat.
I was really hoping we would get to Jay Baruchel. So it was Monica Bellucci, Teresa Palmer, Alfred Molina, Jay Baruchel, Nicolas Cage.
I probably so if I wouldn't have looked it up, I wouldn't have known it until at least Nicolas or Jay Baruchel, the second to last person, because mixing Alfred Molina and Jay Baruchel would have instantly set off alarm bells, but I didn't know the other two names at all.
Yeah, this one I couldn't remember if she was Morgana.
She was,
or right, Morgana? Is that what her name was?
She was the
Morgan
love
Le Fay.
interest.
Oh, she was the love interest? Okay,
she was the love interest who turned into Morgana.
All right. I couldn't remember if she was the love interest or the new love interest.
No, yeah, she was the love interest who got possessed by Morgana, and then Morgana is probably the other name on the list. Although, was Joanna Brady on that list?
No. So I think Teresa Palmer is Jay Baruchel's love interest.
No, Joanna Brady is. Teresa Palmer, maybe. Let me look it up.
Yeah, look up who Teresa Palmer is. 12 plus 2 is 14.
Oh, then who the heck is Joanna Brady? Teresa Palmer. That's Teresa Palmer. So, all right. Tell me if you see a resemblance between these two people. Okay, I may be thinking of something completely different. Do you see a slight resemblance?
Well, you're not sharing your screen, so.
I was so dumb. All right. Present tab Joanna Brady. All right. So that's Joanna Brady. Okay. Memorize that face. Teresa Palmer. Very similar. Different. I get it. I see it now, but similar.
Are those not the same person?
They look similar.
That's just the same lady over and over again.
They do look very similar, but I do see differences. So okay, I get it now.
Okay, so 12 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 6 plus 7 plus 3 plus 5. What does that equal, Matt?
I didn't listen to any of those numbers.
Well, good thing I was typing into a calculator. Your total score was 48 points.
Hey, that's enough.
Meaning that you win this week's quiz.
That's enough, and we have to spend the rest of our time
we
coming up with
the rest of this episode trying to figure out what your title is now.
Okay, I had a few ideas, but all of them elude me right now. I'm
starting out fully blind.
Okay,
so we're looking for 9. Somehow to mix the word 9 in with the word clever.
Okay, all right. We have to mix the words.
Not necessarily.
Because I was thinking
we'll go over the rankings again.
Yeah.
You have your clever, clever boy, your triple clever winner, your 4-leaf clever, 5,000 clevers under the sea, 6 times 6 is clever, Clevin samurai, your your previous rank of 8 you so clever, and now we have to figure out 9.
Okay, all right. See, I was thinking like feeling 9, like feeling fine, but I don't really like that one either. And there's no clever in it. I like we should try and stick with the clever in it.
Mm-hmm.
9 clever 9 clever 9 maybe 9. 9. But it doesn't really work with clever.
That's no in German.
I know. Okay, all right.
Ist du clever? Nein.
See, but that's almost better because you could say that after every single one that I get wrong from now until 10. That's actually pretty good. What about that one? What do you think of that? What do you think of that? I'm kind of feeling that.
Are you feeling that?
I'm kind of feeling that.
All right. I don't know if it's grammatically correct in German, but
it's okay. It's okay.
Ist du clever? And then in all caps, 9.
for you possible German Austria listeners, I don't know, somewhere out there, we're sorry.
Yeah, listen. Oh no. Do they speak German in Brussels?
I know.
They're in Belgium?
No,
they speak Belgian, right?
What language do Belgians speak? What language do Belgium speak? They speak. Oh no! Wait. Okay.
They speak German.
They do. They speak.
Can you help us?
Dutch, German, and French.
Belgian friend, when you reach out to us, can you help us with the grammar on this?
When you reach out to us to be on the show, can you correct our German grammar and pronunciations? Provided you speak German.
Yeah,
I don't want to assume.
Yeah, sorry for assuming. I mean, we're even assuming you speak English. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. If
maybe they listen to the show and they don't understand a word we're saying. They just like the energy.
It's very possible. It's very possible. I would do that if I was in Brussels.
Do we want to try and crack out 10 while we're here too?
We could try. 10.
Ben 10.
I was thinking Ben 10 too. Okay, maybe we're on the same thing here. Ben 10.
Clever Kevin.
Oh, okay, all right. Because Kevin Levin. Wait. Clever Lever.
Clever Lever. If your name in the Ben 10 universe, you'd be Clever Lever.
Okay, I'm thinking Clever Lever or Clevin Levin. I would be okay with either of those. But we already used Clevin for the Clevin Samurai or whatever. So we could do Clever Lever.
Clever.
Wrong lever!
Wrong Clever Crunk. Oh no. Oh, but that's it's a slant reference to 10 though, and I don't know if it incorporates 10 in well enough.
That's fair, but it's so good.
If we could somehow do Clen 10.
Okay, what I think we should do is make Clever Lever or Clevin Levin a shirt. So
Clevin Levin is a shirt. Yep.
Put that on the shirt designs. We'll do that. Since it was really good.
Levin.
Yeah, we can actually make that number 11 if provided I get that far. Because it's
okay.
like
so
11.
I'm adding that to the list now.
So we're gonna do 2 Ben 10s back to back.
Oh, are we doing a Ben 10? There's so many other things we could try.
What if Brainstorm was very clever. So we could do like clever like Brainstorm. It still doesn't do with 10, but it's one of the aliens he evolves into, Ben 10. I know it's a slant
gray matter.
Clever matter because I'm Matt. Clever matter. It doesn't work. No, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Who is the gray matter that created the Omnitrix?
Oh goodness, what was his name? Gray matter that created Omnitrix.
Creator?
Yeah. Oh boy.
Azimuth.
Azimuth. Okay, that definitely doesn't go with
I know
10.
that doesn't help at all.
It's nothing like oh man. We had something good with Ben 10, but like I don't know if there's anything that would work. Since it would be our 10th one, I mean we could go like Ben 10 Ultimate Clever Boy. Like Ultimate Alien.
Alien Clevex.
Alien Clevex. That I don't know if I like it. Makes me think of like I don't even know what that makes you think of.
Clevex. Is that a bad word?
It's my 10th one though. Like it could ultimate Clever Boy could work.
Ben 10 Ultimate Clever Boy?
I mean, that's the one I'm leaning to, unless what if there's like a episode name?
All right, now let's go to Ultimate Alien Force. Right? Right, let's see here. I'm not seeing anything that's like popping out to me with the word clever in the episodes.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything either.
So I think we might be set on Ben 10 Ultimate Clever.
Ultimate Clever. Okay. I'm okay with that. I think it's fun.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us this week. That quiz took a lot of time, and I'm sorry we couldn't get to our topics this week, Matt. But okay. I enjoyed that quiz. I hope you enjoyed it, and
yeah,
I hope the listener at home enjoyed it as well. If you'd like to enjoy more from us, you can follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. You can also go to our Patreon page and support us there and get exclusive content from that as well, including the Garlic Press, which is our Patreon exclusive show, exclusive clips that have never been seen before except on the Patreon, and other fun bits. And if you'd like to watch the video version of this podcast, kind of see what we were seeing as Matt's trying to figure out those actors, you can look for that on YouTube every week. There's going to be a new episode put up there, and day and date release for video episodes on the Patreon as well. Matt, any final thoughts?
Yeah. Who's your daddy?
Thank you all for listening, and remember, as always, to
stay garlicky. Applause.
Applause.